We should be back.
Uno says, I saw a copy of Rekka at a bookstore for $200 about 2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah, it sounds about as expensive as it was 2 to 3 years ago.
Brandon says, alright, I found out there were a total of 52 stages, and at times you'll have to go through some zones more than twice, and so many things to do that really hurts my head trying to figure it out.
What? In Section Z? What?
Axel says someone's running Stone Sky Sea over there.
Oh, we're getting to it. All right. 1943.
You are adorable.
Don't look at me like that.
I will, because now I'm going to go mess around in the Stone Sky Sea. Entertainment says, someone said Sarah Flash a complete Neo Geo AES collection.
It's just not going to happen. All right.
Dalek says, there you are.
Special weapon.
Axel says, Entertainment, my wallet screened upon you mentioning that. Dalek says, 1943 is good, but I prefer 1941.
I don't know. I didn't really like 1941 as much.
Calamity says, 1943, the NES version, while different, is actually a lot more faithful to the arcade and a better port, too. Plus, you have password and shop system, which is a nice plus.
I like the PC Engine one. It's my favorite one.
Entertainment says, Axel, yeah, $50 to $100,000 later, LOL. Oh, damn, you know what? Oh.
All right.
Calamity says, I mistaken Rikaku as Pikachu, or Pikaku, for some reason, LOL. Brandon says, I would prefer 1943 Kai. Couldn't beat the arcade, though I came close. However, the PC Engine version I have beaten.
Yeah, I've been able to one credit clear the PC Engine version. Should be a thing somewhere around here. I want to say it's a barrel. There it is. So I know what the things do now, which I've somehow never noticed before. Barrels give you more weapons. Animals give you more fuel.
Oh, fat chocobo. Nope, that wasn't a chocobo, that was a Moogle. Dalek says, yeah, but the PC Engine version isn't exactly a port of 1993 now, is it? Calamity says, PC Engine has 2 extra stages.
And amazing sound. There we go. Get that extra energy out of it. Just attack this thing with charge shots here and we should be good to go.
We are gonna go do Gordias. I don't think this is gonna go over well. Benjamin says, this is one of the greatest shmups ever. Uno says, cows?
Yes. Also elephants. Wait, what am I not doing? Here it is.
I don't know, what are you not doing?
Destroying that gun. Alright.
Oh.
Sink a ship.
Goodness.
Calling to you.
You know, it's a little frustrating going from DPS to
tank.
Yeah, and not doing 10 to 15,000 points of damage. I'm like 2,200. What? Benjamin asks, what are Sarah's thoughts on the Retro HD so far?
On the whole, I like it. I don't like that there are some games that don't work. Of the, I think we've got like 85 85 or so games on the NES. Of those 85, 4 of them don't work, and those 4 are The Adventures of Dino Ricky, King's Knight, Thundercade, and The Guardian Legend. All shmups, as it turns out. But everything else works just fine. There are some inaccuracies when it comes to sound. Mario, for example, the jumps sound a little off. And the music in Gunnack has a couple of parts that sort of are a little loud. But on the whole, it's not bad at all. Especially, like, okay, so it's only like $30 US to buy this thing. I got it for 50 Canadian because our dollar is garbage, but, you know, the conversion was right. Yes, get that thing there.
Are you freaking serious?
I want a special weapon.
Sky Sea.
I need more energy bad. But yeah, I mean, for its price, you're definitely gonna get your money's worth out of this, I think.
Axel says, cows and elephants, you know, for scoring. Dalek
And fuel.
Dalek says, see, now if you were playing X to X's, you wouldn't want to touch the Yashichis?
Yeah, there are enemies in that.
Benjamin says, if only it came in Famicom colors, I would buy one right now.
Mine is actually black and red. It's pretty sick. I don't have much energy. I don't know if I'm going to get through this or not.
Uno says, I wish I could find Gunnack.
I got mine on eBay. It didn't have the book, but it did have the box. So it wasn't too bad. You got me. I was careless. Calling to you. And again, it's compatible with every NES controller, so this turbo card is working wonders. Because in case you're wondering, it's just single shot for this game. You'd have to sort of jam on it like this. And no one's got time for that, so...
Calamity says, Sir Axter, is the NES version have 2 players or only 1?
This is actually only a 1-player game.
Dalek says, but do those compatibility issues make it more worth it to spend the extra dough for the retro AVS?
I'm not sure. I mean, probably not. When you think of the price that the retro AVS goes for, it's 7 times as expensive. And really, anybody with that kind of money could just, I don't know, buy a Frame Meister instead. Yeah. Alright, let's go with special weapons again. The analog NT is way too overpriced. There we go, cool. Much better.
Brandon says, question again for everyone. What is your favorite Capcom 19XX game?
Well, mine is definitely 1943 Kai for PC Engine. Naxat did a really good job of sprucing that up.
I don't really have one.
But I mean, 1942 kind of got me started too, so...
Uno says, now, if only I felt comfortable modding my top loader for AV out. Entertainment says, retro EVS is about 250 Canadian, I believe.
Which is 5 times as much as I spent on this. I mean, I've got an NES. Playing it in HD is fine. It's fun and all, but I mean... 4 games not working is not a big deal. And I mean, it's not like they're top tier games either. Like, who cares? Let's go with energy level.
Entertainment says, Sarah, do you prefer the original Mega Man series or the Mega Man X series?
Definitely classic Mega Man. My favorite Mega Man game of all time is Mega Man 7. I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I think it's the best one. Got a lot of nostalgia tied up in that.
Mahafune says, I recently used a friend's Cyber Gadget Retro Freak multi-console, which is an obscure Japanese-made one. I can't really recommend it other than novelty. I was trying to rip some cartridge SRAMs, and compatibility outside itself is poor, and the cartridge slot is too tight.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that said that that one there was iffy. I wanted to get one, but, you know.
Uno says Guardian Legend is pretty great. The others are less so. Brandon says, well, that's my favorite too, Sarah, though 19XX is really good. A kickin' soundtrack, nice graphics, and sexy bass.
I actually purchased a converter online. I've already got one. It's what I've been using to record my Famicom games because I don't have an AV Famicom. But it doesn't respond well in this machine, which, you know, that's to be expected. There's a lot of stuff going on within the cartridge. However, I did buy another one that is differently made, and the way it looks, it kind of looks almost like it uses the pieces from a who's it there? You know what I'm talking about, right? Gyromite cartridge, almost. And let's go with that. And yeah, it was that's what I want. Super shell. Bam.
Dalek says, I already said 1941 is my fave, even if Sarah doesn't like it. Angela says, I think 1942 arcade is my favorite. Uno says, who's it?
Yeah, one of those. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, 100% know exactly what you're talking about. Dalek says 1942 and 1943 both have a samey endurance shooter feel to them. That makes them feel a little long in the tooth. More so 1942 by the end.
Yeah, here we go. Boom. Try that again. Continue. Yeah, they're old, that's for sure. They've got a lot of stages, but you're right, they do feel quite the same. I swear, like, I played 1942 when I was young, and I made it, like, absurdly far. And I kept beating the stage over and over and over, but it never ended. I know there's only, like, 32 stages, so... I don't know. I spent, like, 4 hours on it. Yes. Alright, let's go instead with defensive power. Seems to be good. Ideally, I'd like to get some lasers. Wow, really? Oh my god.
Dalek says 1942 is the endless, not endless shooter. Or endless shot. Shoot. Sorry.
Shmup.
He's just, is the endless, not endless shoot.
Shmoop.
Shmoops.
Yep.
Dalek said I meant shooter. Oops.
No, no. Oh, I know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail. It's going to be cool.
Is it?
Yep.
So cool.
Super cool.
Such wow.
Very, very yes. Yep. Oh man, come on, really. Elephants.
Brandon says, Bob and weave, Sarah, Bob and weave. Dalek says, good lord, it's starting to sound like Castle Thunder out here.
Jeez. Ah! Man, so close. Ayako 1. There are 3 of those. Alright, here we go. Let's try that again, shall we? I can't believe I got it so far with just like a standard controller. I remember playing this for like a solid afternoon once, and it wasn't even that long. Well, okay, it was a good time ago. Almost 10 years ago now. Alright. Yoink. Alright. Let's just go, I don't know, energy level.
Dalek says, so Sarah, what's your opinion on 1944?
Wasn't 44 done by Cave or something like that? I want to say. Oh yeah, this music here carried over to 1943 Kai. They did a pretty good job of redoing this on the Turbo.
Calamity says 1944 is made by Rising and it's arcade only.
Rising, right. The Loop Master. That's what it was called.
Dalek says the Loop Master. It was an arcade exclusive. One of the original 4 to not be Tate.
I haven't played it, believe it or not. This boss is being a complete bastard.
Axel says, Rising, back when they were shaking hands with Capcom. What about that one 1940 game that came out on PSN a while back?
That would have been 1940... Was it 1943 Joint Strike? That was like Ultra Yoko. I liked it though. I really enjoyed it. It was like the only game that I played for like a review, or well, it wasn't even really a review, but like for a feature that had an online player too. The dude was from France. I thought that was pretty cool.
Dalek says, Joint Strike? Axel says, that's the one. Tough but fun. Una says, Sare, not played a shmup. What?
I know. It seems so, improbable.
Calamity says, Joint Strike is all gray and brown, while all others are being colorful.
Alright, where's that Yashichi? I definitely need it. Oh man. I must have missed it.
Dalek says 1944 wasn't too colorful.
What am I doing? There. Oh, I got clipped by that.
Uno says, so when are we getting 1946? Dalek says, never.
Yeah, they sort of finished that off with 19XX.
Brandon says, 1944 is an okay game, but considering there was so much better, I don't think 1944 holds a candle to the like of 1942. 1943, 1941, and 19XX. The music is meh, the graphics are okay, but overall 1944 would not be my preferred game to play on a daily basis.
Alright. So, energy level. Probably better, yeah. And when I get that Yashichi, I should be able to get more out of it. Yeah, there we go. 70 energy.
Talix says, so what about Mercs?
Mercs is a pretty good game, actually. I enjoyed that. Played it on the Capcom Classics collection. I'd like to get it on Sega Genesis. Or whatever its equivalent is. I think it's on Genesis.
Calamity says, Brandon, I have the same feelings as you. My feelings had changed since I watched the 1cc video, I think, 1 week ago. Uno says, Mercs is on Genesis.
Yeah. That was a waste of energy. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Alright, so, you know, barring using that stupid attack, I should be able to get through that. Whew. Okay. I would really like to try to figure out a way to play something really cool that we're going to be getting from Hyperkin. They've got this thing coming out called a Smart Boy. And if there was a way that I could stream that, I think that'd be amazing. Short of using a webcam. I don't know. We'll have to see what's up. There's energy level, right? Yeah, okay.
Brandon says, Sarah, try going into the Ayako fight with the shotgun. Yes, it might have a slow rate of fire, but it will destroy enemy bullets.
Oh yeah, it'll get rid of the, yeah, I got what you're saying. It's probably a really good idea, if I can get a level 2 shotgun out of it. Because that'll still have the central machine gun. I think it's too late to do that now, though. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work so well. Man. Wonder how I can keep the good times going with that shotgun.
Brandon says the shotgun was the key to how I got so far in 1943 Kai. The only downside was keeping the weapon meter high, which was a challenge.
Then special limit, special weapon time limit. Oh yeah, I've got considerably more attack power now. What? Or attack power, attack time. $63. There should be another group here. Yeah. 71, eh? Okay.
Uno says, so why is Studio Mudprints called Mudprints?
Oh, Dayrina knows that.
You don't want to tell the story?
Nah, I'll let you do it because it's your thing.
Just because of all of our furry companions and family members that we've had over the years.
Yeah, but there was also an even earlier instance of it, right?
Well, yeah, it was like, you know, had to do with like my original characters and whatnot, but...
At first, it was like... Well, we had a ferret at one point, and her name was Eclair. She was pretty cool. And, Day had done an original character. Wow, this has taken an awful long time. An original character who wore a shirt that said Mudprints on it. And she had matching pants that had Mudprints going all over the place. Wow, I timed out the boss but still lost. Well then.
But yeah, she had little...
Yeah, mud prints going down her sleeves or something like that, right?
It was paw prints going up her legs and down her sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the shirt said mud prints. So that's kind of where we adopted it.
Yeah. And then, of course, we love furry little critters, if you will.
Yeah, we've got rats.
We've had, I think at one point in total we had, what, like 16...
Oh god, yeah, no, that's embarrassing actually.
It's not embarrassing. People thought it was really impressive.
No, that's not impressive. That's like hoarder level.
But it wasn't like they were like stacked on top of each other or anything like that, right? Like they all had their own cages and they were all happy.
Properly taken care of, obviously,
yes.
But
it was mostly mice. That was the thing. They were tiny pets. They were pocket pets. So. But yeah. So we just, and, okay, all in all, it really stems from when, Eclair got into the paint. You remember that, don't you?
Paint prints.
So there was, I forget what we were painting, but she had gotten out of her freaking cage and had ran through a thing of paint, and there was paint
God, everywhere.
Yeah, there was like paw prints all over the place, right? And you know, you always think of taking your animals out into the mud and whatnot, and that's where I got the idea for the shirt, actually. The shirt and the pants. So, Uno says ferret with paint. Hoo boy.
Yeah.
Nothing was as good or as funny as when she got the tape stuck on her. Oh, she lost her mind over a piece of scotch tape. That was funny.
It was like the first night we had her, I thought for sure she was broken.
You did. What's wrong with her? Brandon says, damn, the shotgun Shotgun on the NES is weak as crud. If it was the arcade, that Ayako would be as dead as the 5 big cores that are cakewalks.
I think I know what the problem is. I'm firing center mass and there's no like weak point center mass. Urgh. Why didn't I notice that?
Dalek says it's been 2 hours and this thunderstorm is only getting worse.
We had one of those storms once. 2011. Actually, my most viewed video on YouTube was a video of that storm, actually. Lasted 7 hours. August 2nd, 2011. I always remember that day. Eh? Oh. We'll just go with offensive power and call it a day with that.
Dalek says my bitrate is dying. Good night, everybody. Night,
All
Dalek.
right, have a good one, dude. Listen to my car horn. Oh man, yeah, listen to my car horn. It's 12 at night and I wanna wake everyone up. All right.
Benjamin says still not playing Silver Surfer. Uno says nope.
Just like that. Bam. Should have thought of that ages ago.
Are you sure you should have thought that ages ago?
Ages ago. 47 energy, huh? I guess I could deal with that. Alright. Oh, yes. That's what I'm saying right there.
Brandon
Although,
says, finally. Nice one, Sarah.
now that I know what to do, the next time we have to deal with that business, I'll be able to do it. Gotta keep an eye out for parts that flash in this stage, because that's where the if you can find a bamboo shoot, that's what gets you that extra business. Like that. Alright, Let's see here. It's going to be energy level. Oh no, my side fighters are gone. Shit. Alright.
Brandon says, wait a minute, is the roll feature retained?
It is. But I'm one of those players that are like, oh yeah, no, I can squeeze through that.
Benjamin says the PC Engine has different levels than this one, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. What am I fighting?
Oh, who's it?
Yeah, that's right. Technical term. Yes. First shot. Aw, yeah. Mission clear. Sink a ship.
Benjamin says, and the arcade is different than both?
Yes. Fight bravely. Man, I sure could use a Yashichi in this stage for sure. Ooh.
Brandon says, crush all of them.
Destroy them all. That was Gradius thing, actually. Gradius 4. The missile's not equipped yet. Or like when you start the game, it's like, good luck to you. Come on, Bamboo Sprout. Where you at? I'm in need of upgrades. There it is. Okay, let's go with special weapon limit time. Oh, that can be superimposed on peanut butter jelly time. Special weapon limit, I guess. Special weapon limit time.
Brandon says, UFO incoming.
Oop.
Uno says, can I just say that the CS mode of Darius Burst CS is really freaking long?
Yeah, it is. I'm still playing it. I've been playing that game for a year. I'm not even sure if I'm going to make this. Oh, I got hit by something I didn't see. Nuts. Alright. We can do this. Be more careful with my energies.
Brandon says, confirmed, huge life form on the radar.
Sure could use that spread shot right about now. I'll take it. Yes, sir. Alright, visual contact. Hopefully I'll be able to do this.
Brandon says, watch your back. In the case with this game, even Gradius one-liners are good advice.
There's the roll for you.
Uno says, shoot the core. Benjamin says, does Life Force work well on this thing?
Yeah, it works good enough. But I prefer Salamander on PC Engine. Man, that was a close one. Give me energy. I needs it. That'll do. Sink a ship. Galileo. Huh. So the question is, should I enhance my weapons again, or...
Benjamin says, if I buy a PC Engine, I can't stay married. Famicom was pushing it enough.
The Duo is expensive. I was given an ultimatum when I bought it, actually. It was either buy it or get kicked out of the United States.
What was that?
Yeah. George. He was like, if you don't buy that Duo R up there right now.
Get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick you out of the States.
Uno says, I prefer Salamander on Sega Saturn.
Huh? Oh, I got 2 points. Nice. Okay. Offensive power and... defensive power. Yashichi, I'll take it. The bomber endurance run. I definitely need more energy.
Benjamin says next console I get will be a Nintendo Switch sometime in the next 2 months. Then that may be it for quite a while.
Well, yeah, the Switch is a good one to have, though, because it has a lot of classic Neo Geo goodness on it. Ah, more. Come on. Yes. Ganryo is taken out, but I missed one, so 96%. Ah, sweet. 70 energy.
Benjamin says, I think my kids are more interested in Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario Odyssey, but sure.
Yep. Can't wait until Pulsar is available for it. That'll be pretty cool. I'm still number 4 in the world for Blazing Star, which is pretty neat. Caravan Score Attack. Oh yeah, Hyperdyne, what up? Oh, got hit.
Brandon says, I'm torn between Salamander either on the MSX and PC Engine.
The one on PC Engine is good, but I want to say the MSX one is going to have a bit more of a janky scroll to it.
Benjamin says, I love that classic Capcom music.
Yes. Alright, more special weapon. Do, 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 do. Visual contact with surface forces. Time to fight a giant boat. That might have been it. Oh, no, there's more to it. Ah, man.
Uno says, warning, a huge battleship is approaching fast.
Yes. There we go. 0 energy. There it is.
Brandon says Salamander might have a lack of smooth scrolling, but you can't say no to the music. It's one of my favorite MSX soundtracks, along with Nemesis 1, 2, and 3, and that oh-so-good SCC chip.
Yeah, I get it. Because, you know, it's got some Sony processing in it, but, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I would definitely take smoother gameplay over better sound. And I mean, sound does make a difference with a lot of games, but I mean, the PC Engine is no slouch either. It's got 6 sound channels after all, that's quite a bit. Oh, that was kind of cheap a little bit. All right. How many stages are there in this game, anyway? This was the very first game we covered on Bullet Heaven.
What is it again?
1943 on the NES. I don't think it has as many stages as the as 1942, but I could totally
16.
be wrong. Only 16? Halfway there. Oh man, I need that.
Una says, so do you guys have enough Master System shmups to do a Master System night?
That's a good question. Got Bomber Raid Quartet. What else do I have? I have Zillion as well, but I'm not sure if that really counts. I've got Blade Eagle 3D, but that wouldn't make for a very good stream. Oh, man. What a brutal stage.
Brandon says, and now the real challenge. Enemies coming in fast, enemies from the rear, and bombers. This spelled the end for me in 1943 Kai, and not even the shotgun could save me.
I wonder. I want to say that's, well, that can't possibly be a laser. I'm not even sure what that is. Sort of looks like a laser, but I don't know. Alright.
Axel says, Ranger X, Forgotten Worlds, Troubleshooter, and that one Technosoft game. Oh man, I can't put my finger on it. Brandon says, oh, and maneuvering through the bullets while keeping your weapon energy at a decent level. Oh, and ship energy.
Yeah. Oh. No. Man, this stage is insane. I want to say that I've gotten through it before, but I think Mission 9 was the Ayako 2 or something like that. I made it to Ayako 3. It was ridiculous. Ugh. What a waste. That just seems like a waste of time. Try that again. One Technosoft shmup. Axel Belmont. Probably Thunder Force. Thunder Force 2 and 3 were both on the Genesis. I have all those games actually. We just got Ranger X not long ago.
Brandon says, Axel, are you referring to Thunder Force or Herzog's Way?
Well, Herzog's Way is actually real-time strategy.
Uno says Elemental Master. Axel says Def Thunder Force was just jesting mostly.
Okay. Let's go with defensive power. Not that it's going to do much with 13 energy. Alright. See what I can do here.
Uno says, am I the one who cringes when most people say Herzog's Way?
Nah, I wouldn't say so.
Axel says, speaking of Technosoft shmups, wonder how expensive Hyperduel is nowadays.
Over 1,000. That is yet another one that we will never own. That's a fuck. That's a shame too, because like I love Technosoft, but I don't know what the fuck happened. It just kind of got completely unreasonable to buy shoot 'em ups on Saturn.
Brandon says, how about an out of the blue thought? I think two of the ships in Battle Garega draw parallels with 19XX. Let's see if someone catches my drift.
Yes, you're right. The grasshopper and the wild snail.
Guido says spy.
Defensive power it is. Ah! That was dumb. Bada-ball. Zai? That is how it's pronounced. So Herzog 2. Or does Herzog have a meaning to it? I just hear it as a name. Like Hector 87. Or would that just be Hekuta Hachijunana? If you were to go, you know, completely Japanese, right?
Brandon says, well, actually, the silver sword and the wild snail. The silver sword is similar to Shinden, and the wild snail is similar to the mosquito. Una says, Herzog means duke.
Oh, there you go. Duke 2.
Axel says, Garega director must have really loved him some 19XX.
Defensive power. Yeah. Visual contact with surface forces. What? Man. Although, that weapon there allows you to charge while firing. That's kind of interesting. Well, I mean, given that Battle Garega was also made by Rising, with their previous work on 1944, I think that might have had a little to do with it, I'll bet. Granted, Garega plays nothing like the 1940X series, so... Are you fucking serious? Come on. Fuck this stage, oh my god. Continue. What else could be done at this point, I wonder? Well, I guess I'll go with the shotgun then.
Tim says, night all, heading to bed.
Alright, cool. Have a good one, dude. See you next week.
Mahafune says, Nakashima Kazuyuki is credited as the director of Battle Garega, but more than that, Yagawa was a lead programmer and he goes way back.
Okay. Alright then, so we have a decent amount of power here.
Brandon says, yeah, those were my exact reactions while I played 1943 Kai. Not having a moment to breathe, always on the move, taking damage left, right, and center, and dealing damage left, right, and center. Calamity says, I've been getting a lot of shmups this year lately. There are several more I got this month, mostly from Steam, and a few being non-Steam. Next week's shmup, I'm getting Gray's Counter, and on the final week of July, there is Bullet Soul Infinite Burst.
Bullet Soul Infinite Burst, we have something coming up for that, I think. More on that later. Alright. Look at that 0 energy. Hey, we got 50. Nice. Stage 9. Here we go. We've been getting an awful lot of shmups, too. In the last month, we got something like 7. Okay.
Brandon says, why does that laser attack all of a sudden remind me of that charged attack from Shadowland?
That's a very good question. I don't know if I can answer it. Get out of here. Oh. It's another one of those stages, eh? This is the Ayako 2 stage. There we go. Let's see what we can do with this. Everyone's favorite sound. Ooh, I'll take that, sure. Special weapon. Super energy, I'll take that, yeah. Alright.
Entertainment says, damn, just found out another run and gun shooter is coming out on PS4 physical. Rogue Stormers.
Rogue Stormers, eh? Alright, let's see what I can do here.
Brandon says, let me answer my own question. At least you don't have to hold down to charge the attack. But it's just cumbersome and not fit for a near-death situation like in Shadowland.
No. That was not going to be any good. I guess I'll just have to do exactly what I did last time, which was to charge up and go side to side. Alright. Shotgun worked, though. Let's do it all again. Yeah, holding down to charge would suck. But thankfully, the controller that I'm using here doesn't rely on a switch. It just has a separate button for turbo, so... Can you imagine if I didn't have turbo right now? It would be insane. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Calamity says, funny, I see the password says WEG.
There we go. Special weapon. Super energy.
Brandon says, agreed, holding down to charge an attack is almost as bad as hitting up to jump.
Very counterintuitive, I will agree. Alright, here we go. I got hit twice there. Oh! Man. Okay. WEG with 3 G's. At least I know what to put in to get back here. Alright. This will be my last attempt.
Brandon says that Ayako is going down. You cannot fail this mission.
Ah. Friggin' plane. Alright. That's it. I'm done for the night. It's getting too late. Okay. Thanks once again, guys, for tuning into this particular stream. It has been the most successful Twitch stream so far, so it's really good to see that that we have enough people to make it worthwhile now on the Twitch side of things. As always, if you know anyone that might enjoy these productions, please feel free to throw them a link, and we're here every single Saturday, of course. As always as well, I know a lot of you here are familiar with the YouTube stream, but for those that don't know, we do YouTube every single Friday at about the same time. 10 Atlantic, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. And as always, special thanks goes out to Antlion Audio for providing the mod mics for this particular production. So once again, thanks again for dropping by, guys. I feel that this stream went rather well. We'll see how the thumbs up and down goes when this goes to YouTube. But aside from that, we'll see you again here at the same time next week. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.